What's up, YouTube? Quarantine Fitness, JR McGee. Just out here in Washington, D.C., kicking it. Dolly got my yogurt. I want to give a shout out to a lot of the people who feel like, that it's hard being a man, and Valentine's Day just came up. And the simple fact is, a lot of us don't got dates. A lot of us don't. They feel like, and when we do have dates, they feel like they don't make Valentine's Day about the man. It's all about the woman. It's all materialistic things, and it's about all the things that you could provide. And, just not about the quality of your character, and you feel like that you not being appreciative for who you are in a relationship instead of what you could do. I want to give a shout out to you guys, because I'm also feeling that way. And I would suggest you are what you attract. So you should go out there and improve yourself. If you don't want people to look at you for a financial gain, improve yourself as an individual. Be a better individual. Be a better you every single day. Strive to be better looking. Strive to be more charismatic. Strive to be more of a light energy, a light force. When you walk in the room, people want to talk to you. People want to be around you. And simple ways you could do this, changing your bone structure, work out, put your body and your mind, and put all that under scrutiny. Continue to criticize yourself, because without criticism, there's no room for improvement, right? You need to be tougher on yourself than the world is going to be tougher than you on you. So you need to be tougher on yourself than the world's going to be tough on you, because the world's not going to give a damn. You know what I'm saying? And it's hard because you feel like you have nobody. And I understand that pain, but I'm telling you, you are what you attract. So the second that you start looking better, you start talking better, you start feeling better, you're going to start being around, attracting more quality females, man. You're going to start talking to these females who actually care about personality, who actually care about a man who's willing to protect her, and a man who, just a man who can make her feel like a woman, and a woman who is willing to submit. So all these women who's not submitting and stuff like that, they're not the woman for you. If you want that and you deserve that, go out and get it, And it's just hard because people act like all the internet and everything around us acts like men don't deserve anything. They don't even deserve the bare minimum of respect. A woman walk in the room, she could just talk to you any kind of way. You know what I'm saying? She can't. She say, you deserve to buy her everything. But if you say that, I don't want you talking to guys in front of me. I don't like you talking to guys and, talking to, not respecting my time, canceling on dates. If you bring any of these things up, you're looked at like you don't deserve just basic respect, just basic communication. If you're gonna do something, basic honesty. If you're gonna do something, tell me. And if I don't agree to it, that way, we can let bygones be bygones. But people act like you don't deserve a damn thing in society, man, as a man. So I'm here to talk to you guys saying you deserve everything, man. You deserve everything that you work for. And don't let anybody tell you and make you feel like, you don't deserve. You can't speak up for yourself and say, I don't want to buy you a Valentine's Day present because you haven't been treating me with respect. You just obligated to do it, right? So, listen, man. Go after what you want, and I'm telling you, you stay consistent and improve your face. You could do. I do about 10 of these. I do 30 of these, right? I'm in the car, I do 30 of those. I do 30 of these. And I noticed for me that improved my bone structure. So my face looks more like, I used to have a chubby face. Now my face looks more like masculine, like more manly. Like I have, you can see my cheekbones sometimes in certain photos, and I like that. That's the image for myself. I'm constantly criticizing myself, constantly telling myself I could improve here, even though I feel like people should like me for who I am. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna be the best version of who I am. So continue to, Don't let nobody tell you you don't deserve nothing. You know, work out. You know what I'm saying? If you don't like the way you look, change your diet. You know what I'm saying? Eat certain foods. I used to eat fatty foods because I was skinny. You know, I used to eat pancakes. I used to eat all types of carbs. I ate those carbs and then I transmuted it into, you know, a physique. I changed it to chicken. You know what I'm saying? I changed it to chicken, started working out. Then I got the fat that I needed, and then I got the muscle. So when it's summertime coming around, I got abs, I got all of that. I know the eating regimen. So listen, man, don't let people tell you what you deserve, what you don't deserve. You entitled to whatever you believe you entitled to, man. So, you know, just want to get that shout out, man. Like and subscribe to the video.